Yo, everybody. Just waiting for people to enter the chat here. And we'll get the show going. This is a special tonight. That's right. Our second LTD special, actually. So we'll wait for the chat room to fill up. And Pete, what's up, my brother? What is up? Griff, yo, whoa, what's up? What's up, Griff? We're going to give it a minute or two here after we watch the horrendous ending to Raw. That'll be all I'll mention it tonight. Judge, what's up? Tyler, welcome. We get going here in a few minutes. This is a special tonight. Normally don't stream. There she is. You weren't first there. I got whole people before you. And thank you, Josh. We were watching that. First Women's Rumble. That's the end of the WWE talk for tonight. Unless I feel froggy later on, who knows. But we got 10 people here. We're going to get ready to get this show going. Still waiting for Rex to get into the booth here. You know, he's always late. So it's your boy Blaise McCoy here getting things kicked off for Gladiator games. That's right. We're in the middle of the Kingdom. And the Gladiator games is a special we're having tonight. We threw together. And, of course, the first match will be, we're going to pick up right where we left off with this match that ended up being a draw on our last show. And on the last show, just to recap the last show here, we had Bone Dog beat Super Nacho in an Extreme Rules match to start it out. We saw Hot Cheese walk down the ring with Bone Dog, and She-Hulk Chick walk down with Super Nacho. It's a beautiful thing. A ladder match where we saw Cowboy John beat the Hammer Dave Wall. A fatal four-way falls count anywhere match, which between Chance Harper, Frozen Rage, Mark Bilsma, and Dr. Jacob Sexton came up with the win. Go figure. The tag team treasure match, which will open this show, turned out to be a draw. And then in our main event, the elimination match, the last show. If you guys haven't seen it, go back and check it out. It was a pretty crazy match. Pete Wall, Yeti Bloodyard, Silver Bullet, Jake Bagwell, and our new champion, Lord Amadeus, all entered the chamber. And it was down to Pete and L.A. to decide our new champion. And it's something, you got to see it to believe it. I'm not going to go any further than that. We're going to have a bunch of singles matches tonight. Oh, there you are, Rex, you son of a bitch. Why don't you do something, Blaise? Rex. Rex. Welcome, everyone. You are tuned in to Blaised Radio. That's right, B-L-A-I-S-E-D, mixing old school and new school in gaming, music, and sports. Home of leaning towards death wrestling. It's interactive, imaginary internet wrestling for your entertainment. That's right, dudes and dolls. I am the disgusting individual who delivers the dialect. Tonight's nasty narrator, Radio Rex Repulsky. And around here, the WWW is for wit, wordplay, and wisecracks. We got idioms, idiots, and innuendo. And like always, add in a side of sarcasm. And this is LTD. Welcome, Jake. Welcome, Bad TNA. Welcome, Ed Ritter. I see you filling up nicely in the chat room. This is your boy. Shut up, Rex. That's right. Well. What do we have here? Rex trying to take over already. Cut all the bullshit, Rex. Let's get this show going. Well, that's right, Blaise. We got Gladiator games, and the first match here is a table match. A rematch from the last show where Tyson Parker and Shmoo fought valiantly against John the Revelator and Fred Starr and ended up in a draw. But as you heard my boy Blaise McCoy state, we don't have draws in this motherfucker. We're going to fight it in the ring. So, Rex, we're going to put all four of these guys back in the ring, ring the bell, and get this shit going from the get-go. Jump right back into it. We have a stacked card, 7 matches tonight, Rex. So, relax a little bit, take a chill pill, settle down, because we got lots of action to get to. Lots of action. Brian Hilleburn, what's up, brother? Good to see you in the chat. If this match, even though it starts out our show, I had to talk to the owners, and I actually had to get a hold of the Gold Standard, the Wasteland, because they are financially invested in LTD, yes. So we got together and made the call that tonight's matches will be counted in the Combat Kingdom competition for December. What's up, WWE fan? This is a Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, LTD Wrestling, live here on YouTube on Blaised Radio. We're going to kick out the first match here shortly. But the Gladiator games will count towards the standings. And the standings, if you haven't seen, we have the Steel City Committee and Eternity both with 3 points right now. Kindred and the Enforcers both with 2, along with the Wasteland. And Bloodyard Crew looking for their first point. So this one's worth 2 points, ladies and gentlemen, even though it's starting out our show tonight. It's for 2 points because it was a main event of our last show that was a draw, which I have said about 30 times now. We know it was a draw, motherfucker. Coming to the ring first, Tenacious Tyson Parker and Scott Moore, otherwise known as Shmoo. They are the Steel City Committee. That's right, Rex. It looks like Shmoo is super hyped once again. Thank you, WWE fan. And stick around, stay tuned. We got tons of action right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready. This is Combat Kingdom Gladiator Games. So this first match will be for 2 points in the standings. There will be, the next sets of matches will be for 1, and then we'll have a couple big 2-point matches back in our main events. And we got some doozy main events tonight. I'm not going to reveal them all. Stick around. We have a sort of rematch, a really good secondary main event, and then Fatal 4-Way foreshadowing you'll see as our main event tonight. Those are your first contestants. Shut up, Rex. How can I shut up when people are coming to the ring? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring next, John the Revelator and the Impact Player, Fred Starr. They are the Kindred. These guys, I think, Rex, were primed to win that last match, but it just got a little out of control. Both teams fighting on the outside of the ring. But this time, there will be a winner. Why? It's a frickin' tables match. Someone's going through a damn table, and then there will be no question on which team gets the 2 points and who gets the bragging rights out of this. Little feud starting here, I guess. Or maybe not. Revelator has been on fire since starting here in LTD just over a month ago. And the Impact Player, don't let his size fool you. One tough son of a bitch right there. Never won. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get this match going. It's a tables match. Someone's getting tabled. That was terrible, Rex. Simply terrible. Tyson Parker right out to the outside of the ring. Looks like he's going for a table as Shmoo neckbreaker on John Revelator to get this action going. Tyson Parker, the tenacious one. Check the technique. He's going right for a damn table. This one might not last very long. I don't know what Fred Starr's doing, but he's hanging, running around the ring. He's coming back in and trying to stop Tyson Parker from setting up the table. Exchanging blows. Actually, they're not exchanging anything. It's Fred Starr setting Tyson on the table, slamming his head through it. That could have ended the match. What if the table broke on that, Rick? Well, that would have been a bunch of horseshit. But we got a table set up in the middle of the ring, Rex. All 4 men battling back and forth. Fred Starr taking it to the outside. Ooh, big head scissors, some clap, whatever. Lefts and rights and stiff kicks and back elbows and clothesline. Fred Starr on fire on the outside, just taking it to the Tenacious One. Shmoo smacking Revelator's head into the table. People, you could check out Blaise McCoy in some of these wonderful channels you see advertised in the background. Bomb Pop Overdrive, Lightning Strikes, Pillar to Post, Malicious Intentions. Blaise is in all of those competing. And also, if you're down with the women fighting, check out Elite Extreme Women. That's right. The Combat Kingdom Gladiator games right here and leaning towards Death Wrestling. We're picking up where we left off from a draw, and now we are trying to get a winner here, damn it. Now both men, oh, Tyson floats right through the table. It's freaking magic, y'all. Big Shmoo fighting off Revelator. Fred Starr showing his strength. Whips Tyson over, almost hit him into the table. That would have been one hell of an ending. Fred Starr calling for it. Revelator revving him up. Fred Starr turns around for some reason. Rev's going to take it up on himself and sit Tyson down. Slam his head. You guys got to do something more than slamming their heads on the tables to get the victory here. I think they're trying to work on him, Rex. They're trying to soften him up. But they took too long. Shmoo's back in. And there's the big man Shmoo wrenching the arm back of Revelator. Revelator with a kick to the stomach of the big man, the monster, the mountain man, picking up Rev. Slams him down to the mat. Tyson getting thrown over the top rope. Uh-oh. This one's close. And it goes through the table. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match. Tyson, Parker, and Shmoo, the Steel City Committee. I knew it didn't look like it was going to last very long. As soon as he grabbed that table, as soon as the match started and got it in there. I mean, I don't know why more people don't do that. Tables, matches. I don't know why people don't grab a table right off the bat, because I think 4 or 5 times someone's head got smashed into the table. And then finally, it may have cracked a little bit with Tyson's thick freaking head there. Who knows? What a crazy start to the Gladiator games. And the winners, Steel City Committee, picking up 2 points in the standings to actually take the lead in the Combat Kingdom December competition standings. Next match, I have some explaining to do. Some splainings. Oh, sorry, we got a match before that. Well, this one's going to be interesting as well. People. We got sort of a debut at the next match. You'll know what I'm talking about here very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're digging what you hear, hit that like. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe and the bell for notifications to stay tuned to Blaised Radio and leaning towards Death Wrestling. That's right, this next match you will see the Hammer, Dave Wall, going up against the Enforcers, Danger Dan. That's right, Wasteland versus Enforcers. This match will be for 1 point in the standings. Jake Bagwell, that's what she said. If you haven't heard, folks, we are taking no time off in December for LTD. The holiday season, we're going to ramp it up. Monday night, Wednesday night, Monday night, Wednesday night. Yes, there's more hammer where that came from, Griff. We had a talk. I had a talk with Pete, and he agreed, we're going to see a different look at some of these Wasteland guys. But they will do nothing but dominate and destroy like they always plan to. This should be interesting, though. Danger Dan started out as a manager, but now has been fighting under the tutelage of Cowboy John. Cowboy John, I told him he's going to have to wear assless chaps sooner or later. It's just going to happen. He told me, he didn't tell me no. It's not my son, that's crap. It's not Wyatt Sato. There is no Wyatt Sato. We are live here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for Combat Games. Coming to the ring first, standing 6'5", weighing 271 pounds from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Hammer, Dave Wall. Just like the rest of the renegades of the wasteland, he takes no shit. He doesn't say much, but he does most of his work in the ring, and these guys have been on a path of destruction since the first damn day. Yeah, that's right. Benoit has the Gladiator title. The Wasteland has the tag titles. So they have done their work. Yeah, the Hammer is branded. D-Dub, the upside-down hammer, could be a middle finger, but it looks like a hammer going straight up Dave's ass. Cowboy John, welcome to the party. You are about to see a debut that you've never seen before. Some of you people never thought you'd ever see. There is that Wasteland Warrior dance these sons of bitches do. They get in the ring, they go crazy, flip out like a sumbitch, and then beat the shit out of people. And that's the Hammer. He's going to lay the hammer down. But his opponent has a surprise for everybody. Cowboy John's buddy has a new look, everyone. And here he comes. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, standing 6'5", 275 pounds. Wait a minute. Is it Danny Derringer? Is it Wyatt Sato? No, it's Danger Dan. That's right, folks. Danger Dan, the Enforcer's enforcer, seems to be wearing something that his manager should be wearing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the chaps on. Danger Dan, one shot, one kill, part of the Enforcers. What in the hell does that mean? Evie, welcome to the stream. You will definitely get a kick out of this shit. Oh, sneak. Is that a sneak peek? I thought I smelled a draft in here. That's Danger Dan. He's going up against the Hammer Dave Wall. 1-on-1. One with a hammer up his ass and one with his ass hanging out. Look at that shit. And he's branded, people. Yep. He needs to get a suntan. But that's Danger Dan's bare white ass. And it's branded with the Cowboy John logo. That's right, assless chaps and cowboy hats is now Danger Dan's thing. And damn, is that thing white. At least he would have gotten a tanning bed or something before he came here. But Dave Wall, relentless, no remorse, doesn't care that the dude's butt might be hanging out, doesn't mind that he's branded on his butt cheek. She-Hawk, yeah, I said hi to you, one of the first ones here, as soon as you got here. I think he shaved it, stuffed it with some, who knows, I don't even want to know what he did with that wrinkly looking white thing. He needs to put it in a tanning bed. But Dave Wall just adding punishment on top of the embarrassment that Danger Dan has to have right now in those frickin' chaps. But that's right, if you guys don't know, that's part of assless chaps and cowboy hats. Cowboy John's stun gun pistol party, people. Snag go crazy. Welcome to the stream. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. And this is LTD Wrestling, and Dave Wall is just beating the shit out of Danger Dan right now. Goes for the cover and the 1, a 2. No, just a 1 count. Danger Dan not taking that shit. Yeah, Rex. Danger Dan, here's what he does. I don't want to compare him to Rocky, because Rocky's good. Was a good fighter. But he can take a beating and look like he's done and still be able to fight back. That's what Danger Dan does. He doesn't care. He sacrifices his body no matter how beat it up, but I think it's too late. 1, a 2, and also just noticed that Danger Dan has Shmoo syndrome right now. So the sumbitch still has his sunglasses on. Dave the Waltz, knee right to the grill of Danger Dan. That's gotta hurt, people. He has controlled almost the entire match. Let's see how much punishment Danger Dan really can take. Going outside of the ring now, Wall chasing him out. The P-Wall Penis Party, I don't know. I was already warned about that album. It's rated XXX, so you can only find it in those old VHS movie stores in the back room with the curtain and the sticky doorknobs. That's just what I hear, though. I don't know for sure. Now, just like I said, there you go, Danger Dan picking his spot, coming back after getting the shit kicked out of him for a while, now mounting some offense as he keeps pounding away on Pete Wall. Pounding, pounding, pounding. Sausage Fest Fiesta. That's a tongue twister. I don't even know if I can say that a bunch of times. Bag of severed Dick's grist. Up to the top rope. Dave Wall taking Danger Dan and swooping him over. He should pin him right now, but it looks like Dave took a little bit of the brunt of that. Messing up his lower back a little bit, maybe. He needs a chiropractor for the cover. 1, a 2, and a kick out by Danger Dan again. That, yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to Ass Man. The Gin and Jizz Shuffle. I dig that one. And rolling the dice on him. Pete Wall looking to take control. Laying the hammer down is what he's doing. Stomping away and just kicked him in the fingers, I think. Grabbed him around the neck. They're looking at each other. These guys look like they're winded. Fisherman's neck breaker, laying the hammer down again. Nailed to the mat. And that should be it, folks. All he has to do is cover him. That should be it. 1, oh no, 2, 3. Thank God, that was a terrible view of the pinfall. Oh Lord, I'm scarred. I don't know if that's worse than the glow. Ugh. We got the brown eye view from that one. The winner of the match, representing the Wasteland, Dave Wall. Dave Wall with the victory. Getting another point for the frickin' Wasteland. Now at 3 points. 2 behind the Steel City Committee with 5. Eternity still with 3. Kindred and the Enforcer still at 2. And Bloodyard looking for their first points. Yeah, I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth too during that pinfall. I'm going to have another talk with Danger Dan. And probably with Cowboy John, because I think Cowboy John did that. Because I threatened Cowboy John that he was going to have to wear assless chaps, and I think he just made Danger Dan wear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Blaise McCoy. I had a conversation with Mondo earlier in the week. Told him, cannot have you with that helmet fighting in the ring during a match. So I had enough. I said, you got to get rid of it. No more helmet. Get rid of the helmet. If you guys know Mondo, he didn't say much. Actually, he didn't say anything. But he finally nodded his head and agreed that he will not wear the helmet tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, does that mean we will see an unmasked Mondo in this match? I mean, it's in the contract. He signed the papers. It came back today. I got it earlier tonight. I didn't think he would totally agree with it, but he did. He said he will get rid of his mask for this match against Judgment. No, I will not, Cassie. We don't play timeout games in LTD on this channel. Not in Blaised Radio. But Mondo and Judgment. We got Bloodyard looking for their first points. And Judgment looking to pick up one for Kindred. And here we go. Will we see Mondo unmasked? He's going to take off the helmet and fight. We finally get to see what Mondo looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check it out. after complaints, I had to do something. I mean, I wouldn't want to try to punch someone in the face when they're wearing a helmet like that during the match, right? Would you? No, I would not, Blaise. I would not want to at all. Shut up, Rex. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the ring next. Hailing from the streets of Chicago, standing 6'2", weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the Puppet Master, Judgment. That's right, Judgment, representing Kindred. The Puppet Master, taking his dear old time to the ring, but you know what? It cannot be longer than Bagwell's entrance. And everybody knows that. Who am I answering? I don't yell at anybody. Rex, you yelling? I always yell at everybody every chance I get, whether or not they like it or know it or I know it or like it. Shut up, Rex. Jesus. If I shut up, you wouldn't have much of a commentary team, Blaise. You know what I want to say to that, though, right? Judgment and Mondo won on Jake Bagwell, telling Judgment to hurry up to the ring. Guys in the chat, I'll let you handle that one. Pot, kettle, black, something like that. But I can make it, at least the end part, go away. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will we see an unmasked Mondo? I told him to get rid of the metal on his head, and the son of a bitch covers himself in metal. Now, I think that's a smack in my face. Maybe he's mocking me for telling him to get rid of the helmet. But now he's covered in carbon fiber and metal just to mock me for telling him to get rid of the mask. And he's still wearing the mask, so I don't get it. Well, maybe he will. He said it's in black and white. He will get rid of the helmet to fight, so we'll see. Are we about to see what Mondo looks like right now, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. Standing 6'8", 307. Let's call him Full Metal Mondo. Well, if he's Full Metal Mondo, I hope he doesn't start calling everybody a bunch of maggots. Or even worse, unorganized grab-ass pieces of amphibian shit. Full Metal Mondo in the house. There's Judgment ready for battle, and oh, he's wearing a mask anyway, the bastard. Well, he stood true to what he said. He wouldn't wear the helmet while he fought. But the carbon fiber crazy big man decides to wear a mask instead. All right, smack me in the face then, I guess. But he's still Mondo. He's still a big bastard. And I'm going to have a talk with him about this attire as well, unless he really wants to frickin' keep it. He said he wouldn't wear the helmet. He lived up to his word. Very gimpish, but that's Mondo for you. He decides to do whatever he wants, and it's to the rules. He followed the book, you know. But right now, Judgment has the big man on his back, and boots to the grill, boots to the grill. Very gimpish, very gimpy outfit that he has thrown at my face. Thrown back at my face because I told him to get rid of the helmet. A ball gag would be fitting for that outfit. He said he would get rid of the helmet, so I guess he lived up to his word. Thanks, Mondo. Judgment now on the wrong side of the beating from the big man, setting him up and taking him for a big ride. Slams him down. That could be it. But he goes for more. Mondo picking him back up. Judge trying to reverse it, but Mondo slammed his head into the turnbuckle, and I don't think that's the last of it. A 2 and a 3, and the fans help him count all the way up to the 10-piece. Fill up that bucket of chicken. It's a 10-piece. Does that mean Mondo's on KFC steroids? I hope not. Judgment reaching for a tag. I don't know, there's no way there to tag this time. But he has to outlast the big man. And there's no doubt in my mind he can do it. It's just how much punishment is Mondo gonna dish out? Full Metal Mondo is trying to unmow the Mohawk. Sitting in the corner, the big man stomping. Could it be the time for the road train? Slamming Judgment's head down to the mat. Concussion protocol possibly on that one. Judge is shook up, laying the boots to him. Mondo goes for the... Oh, he's ripping his neck back. This could be it. Is Judgy going to give up? No, he got out. Judge looking to come back now. Slips him over. Taking his time, though. I don't know why he's taking his time. Goes for the work on the arm. Wrenching it back. Judgment trying to beat this gimpy Mondo. This new Mondo here. No helmet. I'm telling you, Rex, he's messing with me. I saw the look in his crazy red eyes. He said he would take the helmet off, and he did. So that's it. M off the top, comes down Judgment. Setting up above Mondo, looks to go in for the kill. Here comes the Judge, possibly. Now standoff in the middle of the ring and a right by Judge. Bulldog. Judge stalking Mondo around. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna try? Going up to the second rope. And lands a knee. He's really putting a work on Mondo. Drags him to the center of the ring. And continues to lay the boots to the grill of the big man, covered in carbon fiber. Into the ropes. Back over the ropes. And now to the outside, Judgment right behind him. Going after Mondo, and the count continues. Oh no, here we go. We could have another count out. This one, ladies and gentlemen, is for 1 point in the Combat Kingdom standings. That's right, we have 6 alliances battling through the month of December for a bunch of title shots and some different treasure that I will announce later on. Stay tuned. I'm sure he smells fantastic in that outfit right now, Griff. I would not want to have to wash that uniform. I don't know how the hell he's going to get it off. It might be stuck on him for... Oh, please, Lord, don't let that uniform be stuck on him forever. He's got to make some adjustments. And a quick suplex, snap suplex, and looks like he ain't done with him. And another. Mondo attacking the Judge. A third one with the fisherman hook. And is he going to go for a pinfall? Nope, a little more punishment maybe. I have no idea who helped Mondo get dressed. I mean, he's part of the Blood Yard, so I'm guessing it's one of you guys. Maybe Scuzz helped him. He's just the wild card with that group anyway. I think Chance did it, to be honest. He goes for the pinfall, and a 1, and a 2, and that's it. The big Mondo with the victory. Get out of here. The winner of the match, Full Metal Mondo. Well, he lived up to his promise. Very shady. Very conniving there, Mondo. Kudos, Mr. Mondo. Slow clap. Clap to you, Mondo. Good job, Mondo. Not only did you win the match, but you embarrassed me as well by mocking me, taking off the mask, and taking off the helmet and donning your black mask. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope he can get that carbon fiber off, and let's hope it never goes back on. Yep. I said, Mondo, get rid of the armor. So he does this. Funny shit there, brother. Congrats, nice win, Mondo. And Mondo scoring the first points for the Blood Yard crew. Now, this is a match, Rex, that I am definitely been looking forward to. Mordred Nightwalker and Scuzz. That's right, the East Coast bastard himself and Mr. Sexy Scuzz. 1-on-1. There's Chance in the chat. Hello, brother. Malice, Chance, Chris, Shino. Whatever you're going by today. So far tonight, we've seen the Steel City Committee knock off the Bad Attitudes of Kindred to get 2 points. We saw Mondo get a win. we saw Dave the Hammer Wall get a victory. Match number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Mordred, Nightwalker, and Scuzz. This should be a good one. Two dudes that don't take any shit in the ring and really like to dish it out. Chino Chalice. I like that one. But when he studies abroad, and when I'm saying abroad, I mean abroad, he's Twinkie Chap Harper. Shut up, Rex. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Scuzz with the sadistic intent outfit he's wearing. Him and Chance attacking the tag team scene, apparently. Coming to the ring first, hailing from Norfolk, Virginia, 6'6", 265 pounds, Mordred Nightwalker. That's right, the East Coast Bastard is here in LTD with the Eternity partner Jake Bagwell, and they had to assume some extra roles as wild cards for the competition. So along with Bagwell and Nightwalker, Frozen Rage, Caliber, and Leo Lightning, and they've been a pretty good team so far, already with 3 points in the standings. I got to give it to them. I thought, with them being the team that was really thrown together out of all the rest of them, that they would have trouble, but they've been working as a pretty good unit. You said unit. Yes, I did. Chance is bragging when he's with abroad. No, when he studies abroad. Twinkie to Strudel in 6 seconds flat. Yeah! Coming up next to the ring, hailing from Los Angeles, California, standing at 6'2", 250 pounds, a beer-drinking Mr. Sexy, Scuzz. Rex, you always gotta say it like that. Scuzz. Rex, are you really grabbing your crotch every time you say that too? Scuzz. I can't help it. Scuzz. Blade Charge, what's happening, brother? EB, everybody in the chat, you are tuned into Blaised Radio. That's BLAISED, mixing old school and new school in music, sports, and gaming. Scuzz. Sadistic intent, that's right, Chance Harper and Scuzz. A little rougher edge Scuzz. He's, let's hope he's not having a bad day, ladies and gentlemen. These guys, two top-notch performers about to lay it on line in the Combat Kingdom competition, and Nightwalker starts off with breaking a back of Scuzz. Stays right on top of him, right hand. Sweeps the leg, ouch, there goes his sexy face. Right into the canvas, that's gotta hurt, ladies and germs. Scuzz backing Mordred into the corner. The ref not doing much good at splitting them up. Tries to separate them. Gets right in between. Mordred with a nice stiff one on Scuzz. Scuzz trying to fight back. The ref not doing a good job, but I guess he separated them enough. Mordred Nightwalker now trying to take advantage to squeeze it around and send him backwards. Hangs on. Nightwalker with another one. Belly to back again and looking for the trifecta. Switches it around. Feet hit the ropes a little bit there. Took a little bit off, but still you can tell Scuzz took a nice hit to the lower back. Mordred staying right on top of Scuzz, not giving him 1 second to breathe. Yeah, he did his job-ish. That's right. The end result was what I was hoping, but not the control that I want my referees to have in the ring. We got some strong personalities, to put it lightly, in LTD. My refs gotta be stronger than that. Get the fuck in there and get them apart. Have some balls there. 50 Shades of Grey ref with your Johnny Cash outfit. Oh, Mordred looks like he's going to work on Scuzz's face mostly. Like His game plan was take it out on his face. Frozen Rage, how's it hanging? Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining LTD Wrestling. It's a special tonight. We're not normally on Mondays. There's the brain bust. That's a Nightwalk right there. That could be it. Goes for the pin. The cover in a 1 and a 2. Scuzz kicking out just in time. That's right. New night. Leaning towards Death Wrestling will now be on Monday nights at 11, following RWO, and on Wednesdays at 6, before RWO. So this Wednesday, we will have the next edition of the Combat Kingdom, our regular show. It'll be Battlefield Bravery in Pittsburgh still, of course. But stick around after this show, after our main event. We will be doing another preview show, previewing the card for this Wednesday to continue the Combat Kingdom competition. Scuzz picking up Mordrin, goes back into the... picking him up at face first. He's returning the favor. He says, you want to take it out on my grill? I'm going to mess up your face as well. Kick to the back. Scuzz now looking to work on Mordrin. Takes him with a side slam and looks at him for a little bit. That cocky sumbitch. See, this is where I think Scuzz might slack a little bit because he doesn't really go out. He always has to show off a little bit. Well, he's a show off, I guess. Working on the knee of Mordrin Nightwalker. Now stomping it. Ooh, looked like he stomped him in the pee-pee. That got Mordrin fired up. Stands up, sends him into the corner. Nightwalker. Oh, Scuzz with the reversal, slamming him down, and Scuzz now back and forth. This match turning into a tennis match, back and forth. Now Scuzz gripping him around the neck, not even paying attention to the ref, trying to break it, slams him down. The keg slam, which normally sets up the panty dropper power. Boom! And there it is. He's once again, instead of a pin, he's going to drag him out. He's losing valuable seconds here. And the pinfall, 1, 2, almost a 3, kicking out just in time. Yes, he kicked him in the pee-pee, kicking him in the ding-ding. Kicked him back up. And Scuzz throwing Mordrin Nightwalker into the corner again, but gets a boot to the face and a boot to the head. Everybody knows that old reference, a boot to the head. I'll really show my age here. Mordrin Nightwalker has Scuzz on the outside of the apron, on the ropes now. Calling to the crowd and just waiting for Scuzz to get close. Goes, switches to the outside, jumps right past Scuzz. Scuzz hops down, flips Mordrin over. And a boot to the head. Thank you, Griff. I knew someone would get it. Into the steel steps. Ooh, he's holding his hand. He may have broken a finger or his wrist or something. Scuzz is in trouble. He fell awkwardly on his left hand on those steps. He looks like he may be able to shake it off. Stay attention. Oh, he returns the favor. These two. One gets one up on the other one. The other one comes right back. Great action here in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing him all the way across to absolutely nothing. Slap him in the wee-wee. We got the count going, please. Please, Johnny Cash, referee, do not count him out. I'll come down there and slap the gray right off your furry head. Throws Mordrin back into the ring. Scuzz trying to keep it in the... Oh, one right across the neck and a boot to the head. Ooh, and a boot to the head. Scuzz now working Mordrin over, slams him down with a spine buster. He needs a Beckyatomy. Scuzz, could he be going for the panty dropper bomb again? Panty dropper power bomb. You can smell pink tacos everywhere because panties are dropping. Pulls him out to the center of the ring, and a 1 and a 2 and a... Oh, so close. It's a crazy match, people. Scuzz and Mordrin Nightwalker putting on a show here. in Gladiator games. That's right. Tonight's LTD special, sponsored by The Wasteland. That's right. Gotta give them props. They financially support and help us do our shows. Someday we'll be severed from that, but as of right now, The Wasteland bringing you the show tonight for Gladiator games. And Scuzz is bringing the pain, is what he's doing right now to Mordred Nightwalker. Raps on the front of your dome in a choke piece. Here comes, it could be another kick slam. Up and down. Goes for the stomp and misses. Reversal, flips him over. Mordred pops right back up. Scuzz with the tackle. And there's that. That must have been that wrist. You can see him favoring that left wrist again. Could be trouble. Good thing it wasn't his right one. He's going for another keg slam. Number 3, bitches. And if he goes for a quick cover, he'd probably have won this match already. But nope. He's going to go for another powerbomb, maybe? No, sends him into the corner. Scuzz methodically marching over. Punch to the stomach. Spleen punch. It looked like a punch to the spleen. Kindred cycles. I don't want to know what they cycle. 1, 2, 3, Scuzz! That match was anybody's match. Anybody's match. But the winner of the match, Scuzz! Scuzz! Why are you doing that, Rex? Scuzz! Scuzz! What a match. Winner of the match. Rex, he called you a dingus. How about that? Well, I've been called a lot worse than that from a lot worse individuals. Yeah, if that's the worst he's going to call you, I guess. I don't know. Scuzz with the victory and back-to-back wins for the Bloodyard. And now we're looking at Steel City Committee with 5 points, Eternity with 3, Wasteland with 3, Kindred, Bloodyard, Enforcers, all with 2. It's anybody's game, folks, and we are about halfway through the competition. The winner of the match, Scuzz. Let's get to the next match. I want to thank all you guys for joining us. Radio. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. That's right, everyone's leaning towards death. Some are just a little closer. And now, speaking of people that don't think they'll ever die, we have a match between the Immortal Griffith Davian and Silver Bullet. This should be an interesting matchup, to say the least, Rex. To say the least. Why would you say that? I said to say the least. All right. But it's Silver Bullet and Griff, 1-on-1. We are about ready to get this shit popping, y'all. 2 big men. Should be a good fight. I don't know if they really like each other very much, to be honest. That always adds to the excitement in the ring. That's what I think. So I'm hoping they do. I hope they hate each other to death, at least for this match. Because I want to see some punishment, some pain, some agony. Not pain and suffering. Pain, agony, some of that stuff. Maybe we'll see pain and suffering someday here in LTD. You never know. Coming to the ring first from Brooklyn, New York, standing 7 foot, weighing 369 pounds, Silver Bullet! That's right, Rex. Silver Bullet. A big dude. I just hope he doesn't poop anywhere. That's only when he comes to the chats. When he's in the ring, I don't think he poops in the ring. I hope not. We already had a bare ass in the ring earlier. And a whole bunch of assholes. And a bunch of dicks are going to be in the ring later. What? Dicks, you know, Richards. Richard Cranium, you know him. Yeah, he used to call commentary for LTD last year. Someone please scratch Frozen's butt. Somebody please scratch Frozen's butt. Oh, there you go. Much better. Who turned all the lights out? Hey, John, did you do that? Coming to the ring next, from London, England, standing 6'5", 270 pounds, the immortal Griffith Davian. That's right, Rex. It's been a minute. The last time we saw Griff in the LTD ring, he was facing Caliber and Scuzz for a lethal title shot. It was a hell of a match. But Caliber won that shot and will get the shot at the Supercard. So Griff looking for his first win here. One-on-one with the Silver Bullet. Rex has an office? I didn't give you an office. Well, I should have a damn office, Blaze. You know it. I'll give you an office. I'll give you asthma. I want a hot dog. I want a hamburger. Spalding! Griffith Davian ready for battle. Griff and Silver Bullet, they're staring each other down already. This is going to be a grudge match, y'all. And here they go. Griff walks around, picks up Silver Bullet and smacks him right in the teeth. Right hand to the teeth, stomping on a spleen. Going to work on the rib cage. Backs up a little bit. Griff with a curve stomp to the big Bullet's brain. Cracking his cranium on the canvas. Staying on top. Relentless to start the match. Flips the big Silver Bullet over. And a spinning kick to the... and more teeth flying. Silver Bullet losing chiclets left and right. Back up. Grabs into the ropes. Big man off the ropes. And another kick. It's a kick fest. Griff with a kick fest here. Just laying the boots to Silver Bullet. Bullet comes back and shoves Griff into the ropes. Oh, he hit his head. Now he's holding his heart. And a boot to the head. Kick to the dupa. Stomping on the gluteus maximus. Dupa stomp. Holding on to the rope. Come on, ref. Once again, kind of doing his job. He's in the ring. Bullet just taking it to the dome piece. Throws him in the ropes. Coming off. Clothesline by Silver Bullet. And down goes Davian. Missing the kick, though. Davian gets right back up. And cracks the back of the Bullet. Grabs him by his greasy big hair again. Lifts him halfway up. Goes into the ropes. Ouch. Ow. Damn, Rex. I don't think he has any teeth left. We got toothless aggression. Silver Bullet. Carrying around. Tosses him like a sack of potatoes. Stomps his head. Just going to town on Bullet here, not letting him get a chance to really do much. Staggering already. Kicked him in the ding-ding, and a boot to the head. Griffith Davian looking sharp in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Silver Bullet makes his way up. Kidney punch. Stands behind him and takes a choke. And up and down. Bullet finally mounting a little bit of offensive here. Baked taters are good too. Grizaza! Oh, I like that. Silver Bullet snapping Griff over. Slow to attack though, Silver Bullet. He's not really taking advantage, and that gives Griff time to, with another spleen punch, over the top rope to the big man. Griff just waiting to see what Bullet's going to do. Slides to the outside. And chin music in a different way. Backhand. Now gripping him around the neck and a knee as well. He's just been punishing Bullet here. Bullet grabs his fist. Headbutt by the big man sends Griff down to the ringside area. Laying the boots. We're at a 4 count. They could probably hear. Fans loving this match so far. Griff's back in the ring. Bullet trying to figure out how to get back in the ring, I guess. He's back in. Face off. Look, staring down again. Exchanging a couple punches, and up goes Davian up on the back. And white noise. That's got to hurt. Silver noise. 2! And a 2 count. I'm trying to call it something. I don't know. You can call it whatever you want, but right now it's called Griff is down, and Silver Bullet's looking to try to take advantage. Pounding his chest, and a big stiff kick to the jaw. Knocks him down, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Griff. That was a hell of a big boot by the big man. Bullet with a boot to the head. Now stomping on Griff while he's down. Stomping to the chest. Several chest stomps. Now goes to pick up Griff. Snaps him over again. And raking at his nose and his eyeballs. Playing dirty. Bullet picks up Griff again. And where's he going to do with him? Into the turnbuckle. What are you guys doing to Rex in there? You're messing with him. He don't give a shit. Repeated backbreakers by Bullet. And Davian down on the mat again. And Bullet soaking up the cheers of the crowd. When Griff started out, the crowd was behind him a little bit, but now fully behind Bullet. And another big stiff kick to the face on Davian. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.9. Or maybe 2.99. It don't matter. 9! Because Bullet stays on top of the knee to the face. Griff used a lot of his energy early in the match. And now looking to come back with a nice uppercut. Gets him down and starts pounding away on Bullet's face. Griff showing signs of life again. I don't know if Rex lives in a... You live in a bordello? I live in a townhouse. Is that a bordello? And Griffith Davian setting him up. It is the end of time. And smashing his head on the mat. Valuable seconds wasted apparently, but he may still get the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bullet. Once again, those seconds of dragging him out there may have been the difference between this match. Well, at least it wasn't an index card or a fumble. Ooh, ouch. That sounded personal, Blaise. You're damn right it's personal. Back to the match. Griff's going to choke him out. This could be it. This could be it. He choked him out. Wow. Unbelievable. After giving a beating, taking a beating, Griff with the submission victory. Silver Bullet staved off an initial assault, landing a couple big boots. But the immortal one shows that he can last a long time and take a lot of punishment, and he did. The end of time did it for him, set him up, scrambled the brains of the Silver Bullet, and then got the Godslayer. Thank you. The Immortal One. The winner of the match with the Godslayer, the Immortal Griffith Davion. Big win for Griff, and another point in the standings for the Kindred, making the race even closer. Quick update, we got Steel City Committee at 5, Kindred at 3, Wasteland at 3, Bloodyard and the Enforcers with 2. And this is Wasteland versus Kindred. Now this match here is let me explain what's going on in this match. In the last show, Burning Ambition, we had a treasure match. It was a Combat Kingdom cage elimination match. Xander Webb, Yeti Bloodyard, Silver Bullet, Lord Amadeus, and Jake Bagwell all got in there. Xander put his title on the line, and Amadeus walked out with it. But before that happened, we saw these two put on one of the best shows you'll see all year in a wrestling ring at the end of that. So I booked this rematch for one simple reason. Of course, Xander Webb has his rematch clause, and it was set for Knights of the Combat Kingdom, which is the pay-per-view on the 31st. The Supercard will have all titles defended. But I thought it was only fair to give Mr. Wall, Mr. Pete Wall, a one-on match with Amadeus. And here's how it goes. If Pete Wall can beat Amadeus in this non-title match, he will leap over Xander Webb and get the title match for the Supercard on the 31st. If Lord Amadeus can beat Pete Wall one-on-one, then it will be Lord Amadeus, your current champion, against Xander Webb, the former champion. A lot of stakes on the line in this match. Damn, it's going to be a good one. Not to mention a point in the standings, where the Wasteland sitting with 3 and Kindred sitting with 3. One of these two teams, whoever wins, will take the lead and be right behind the Steel City Committee. So, a lot on the line. Steak. I like steak. Steak and eggs. Bacon. Bacon. Bacon! Coming to the ring first from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. 6'5", 275 pounds. The leader of the Renegades of the Wasteland, Pete Wall. Yes, indeed, Rex, the collector of warriors. You know it's not an ass whooping, it's a certificate of manhood. You're damn right. I always like to say, you haven't arrived until you have gotten your ass beaten by Pete Wall. Yes, and you see the LTD Tag Team Championship he wears around his waist. Pete and Ben won the Tag Team Championships, but as stated before, our tag team titles are Freebird Rules. So any combination of the 5 Wasteland members can defend those Tag Team Championships. But tonight it's a one-on-one battle, non-title. Pete Wall and Lord Amadeus should be a good one. Lot on the line for these two. Two of the best in the business is what they are. Beaten and eaten, or whatever order you want to do that in. Let's get this shit poppin'. Amadeus and Wall? You gotta be kidding me. That's right. He came out of the Burning Ambition show last week as the LTD champion. That's right. Coming to the ring next, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio. Standing 6'5", weighing in 250 pounds. He is your leaning towards death champion, the Jukebox Hero, Lord Amadeus. Ooh, rock me, Amadeus. That's right, look at money falling from the skies. Thank you, Lord. The Lord of LTD, he likes to call himself. And that's your LTD champ, ladies and gentlemen, Lord Amadeus. Don't mess with the hair, people. We have one more match, and you're going to want to stick around for that one. Our main event coming up next, the Fatal 4-Way Foreshadowing. You'll see why I call it that here. But Lord Amadeus, he had a lot to say. A month ago, he walked in lean towards Death Wrestling, and a few short weeks into his tenure, he's already the LTD champion. He had to go through his kindred members to earn that spot. Revelator, Griff, Judgment, he won that match to get it. Now, fighting against Pete Wall to see if it will be this same match for the title, or will Amadeus face off against the former champ Xander Webb. Amadeus showing you why he is the champ, going to work on Pete Wall. Stiff right hand by Pete. Going to work on the left arm of Amadeus. I don't know what all this Attack of the Clones talk is in the chat room, but my townhouse is just fine. Pete and Amadeus going back and forth at each other here to start off. Pete picking him up, grabs the leg and dragon screw leg whip. Stays on top, slams the leg down, working on that left leg of Lord Amadeus. Pete Wall signaling, going 40. He's trying to put him out already. Big right hand by Wall. Slamming LA down and staying on top of him. Chicken wing DDT. Double underhook DDT, whatever you want to call it. Pete working on Amadeus, takes him up, slams him down, face first on the canvas, dead center of the ring, rolls him over and goes for the cover and the 1, 2, and that's it. That's right, your LTD champion going against one half of the tag champions in his non-title affair. But gold might not be on the line, but Pete's chances to fight for gold at the Supercard is on the line, as well as second place in the Combat Kingdom standings. Amadeus on the left arm of Pete Wall. Wall fights back with the right hand. Pete Wall, couple backbreakers and toss him aside like a pack of potatoes. That's different, Rex. Right hands by Amadeus, letting out a stiff left and right, left and chop and right, and Amadeus on fire. Amadeus style right now, ladies and gentlemen, going to work on Pete Wall. Just a 1 count that time. Amadeus walking around, going at the back of Pete Wall. Pete turns around and returns the favor. Grabs him by the back. He's grabbing him by the hair. Oh, he's got the hair. Just choking him, and oh, he's ripping. I think he's ripping some of his hair out. Yep. Pete's got some hair caught in his gloves there. LA's not going to be happy about that. Picks him up. Ooh, it's going to hurt his titties. He got double knees to the titties. Pete Wall stalking over top of him. Goes for the kick and misses. LA stands up. Power slam. He went for that butt kick, missed it. LA stared at him and then power slammed him and goes for the cover 1. And a kick out by Pete Wall. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned into Blaised Radio. And this is LTD Wrestling, a special Monday night show. Gladiator games, that's right. The LTD champion, Lord Amadeus, and Pete Wall battling for their alliances, for their teams. Slamming LA down, concussion protocol. Several elbows down, still working on Amadeus's left leg. He has has to be hurting. Obviously, the game plan of Pete Wall was to go for the left leg. Now, what's this? Wrapping him around. He's making a freaking pretzel out of him. Ties his ass up, rolls him over. He ain't a proctologist, but boom, the dirt road to glory. You got a boot right up your anus. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. After that kick, that is a high anus. He kicked his asshole straight up his spine and into his lower back. Pete Wall hovering over top of LA. He wants that title shot. He wants a chance to get it back. Big knee strike. He wants a chance to win the LTD title back. He only had it for a very short time in his YouTube era. 1, 2, 3. Pete has done it. Pete Wall. Redemption. Defeating the LTD champion and earning himself a spot in the LTD title match on December 31st at Knights of the Combat Kingdom, our supercard, to close out the year. So Xander, sorry Xander, you are shit out of luck when it comes to the title now. What's this? The winner of the match, and now heading to the LTD Championship match. There's the punt, the pooper punt. Pushed his stool right up his anus, and he'll be blowing his nose with shit coming out of his face for weeks. The winner of the match, Pete Wall, representing the Wasteland. Another notch in the belt puts Wasteland alone in second place and puts Pete in the title match at the Supercard. Now, before this next match, we have some words from the mysterious Caliber. That's right, the Fatal 4-Way of the foreshadowing Fatal 4-Way. You have your lethal champ, Rex Wildcat, and the lethal #1 contender, who is Caliber. You have your Gladiator champion, the newly crowned Ben Wall, going up against the #1 contender, who will face Ben Wall at the Supercard, and that's Cowboy John. So Caliber had a few words, and here's what Caliber had to say earlier. I have been known to be mysterious for quite some time. A lot of you never knew me until recently, as I became the #1 contender for the Lethal Championship. I prove that I am not some rookie that hides in the shadows. I'm a man that fights in the shadows and fights out of the shadows. Whoever's holding that title, and that's you, Rex Wildcat, you better make sure you keep it in the light for as long as you can. Because when I am champion, that title will be coming to the darkest of nights. The mysterious Caliber with some words for the animalistic Rex Wildcat. Those two will be facing off on the 31st for that Lethal Championship, which is the hardcore title, which means basically no frickin' rules, man. And as much as I'd love to see these people start hitting each other with just about anything in the arena, it hasn't happened yet. But this Fatal 4-Way might be something different. Some foreshadowing, a prerequisite to what you guys will see with these four individuals. Little taste. They can get in the ring and mix it up a little bit before the Supercard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Blaised Radio tonight. This is our main event of the evening, but stay tuned to Blaised Radio. Shortly after the podcast will end, we will be airing the preview show for Combat Kingdom for Wednesday. And that'll be Battlefield Bravery, the third show in all 5. Coming to the ring next, hailing from Lexington, Kentucky, standing 6'3", 235 pounds, he is your lethal LTD champion, the animalistic Rex Wildcat. Meow. What's up? That's right, his kitty cat on his grill, his furry freaking arms, his hairy ass chest, his hairy ass, who knows. One shot, one kill. The Enforcers tagline. Hey Rex, Judge wants to have some drinks with you after the show. I don't drink, Judge! What do you mean you don't drink? You got a vodka and tonic right in front of you. You weren't supposed to tell anybody that. It's water. Sure it is. Talk to you later, Judge. Shut up, Rex. Coming to the ring next, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 6'2", 232 pounds, the mysterious Caliber. Caliber! That's right, Caliber. Just not too long ago, in the first Combat Kingdom show, Noble Crusade got the win over Griffith Davian and Scuzz to become #1 contender to Rex Wildcat's Lethal title. Those two will go one-on-one in a match with no rules on the 31st. We also got some really great matchups coming for this Wednesday. You gotta tune in to the Combat Kingdom preview show right after this broadcast here on Blaised Radio. We will run down the card of Battlefield Bravery. There's some doozies in there, folks. Check it out. Stay tuned, y'all. Thank everybody once again for coming to the show today. Couldn't do it without you guys, that's for damn sure. Yes, I guess LA now has his certificate of manhood, apparently. Coming to the ring next, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, 6'4", 250 pounds. He is one half of the LTD Tag Team Champions and your LTD Gladiator Champion, Benoit. Yeah. That's right, Rex. Benoit, dual champion right now until someone can do something about it. But let me give you a little hint. I'll give you folks just a little teaser for the preview show. The tag team titles will be on the line on Wednesday. That's all I'm going to say. Tune in to the preview show right after this stream and find out who they're facing and what other fantastic matches we have planned for Combat Kingdom 3 Battlefield Bravery. And that's coming to you this Wednesday night right here on Blaised Radio. Now for the one you've all been waiting for, the country singing sensation himself, the man that has all the hits and don't take no shits. Well, in his chaps, he might always take them. From South Carolina, standing 6'3", 250 pounds, Cowboy John. Hey, John. Hey, John. One shot, one kill. What's that mean? That means Cowboy John is ready to fight, and he's going to have a chance to get his hands on the Gladiator champion. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked them out yet, the country singing sensation himself, Cowboy John, has brought you the Stun Gun Pistol Party Volume 1. That's right, it's Cowboy John's greatest wet and wild love ballads. And you cannot forget the hit that started it all, Assless Chaps and Cowboy Hats. A country collection of glistening sweat and romance. That's right, both solid gold records from Cowboy John. He lays down the tracks and he sings, but when he's in the ring, he brings those mutton chops out. And if you get that stun gun, you're done. That's right, Cowboy John The same logo on that hat was branded on Danger Dan's ass. That's right, if you didn't tune in earlier, you got to see assless chaps in cowboy hats live and in the flesh. And when I say flesh, I say a little bit too much frickin' flesh. 4 men in the ring. Let's get it on. Rex Wildcat throwing Ben Wall right out of the ring as Caliber takes Cowboy John over to start the match. On the outside, Ben working on Rex Wildcat. Right now, the men who will match up on the 31st are not paired up. You see them just grab the closest dude and start punching the shit out of each other. And that's what's going on. Caliber working on Cowboy John in the ring. Hopefully sooner than later we will see the men face off that will battle for those titles in just a few short weeks, actually. Caliber going out, upside, going up to the top as Cowboy is face down, ass up in the middle of the ring. But in comes Rex Wildcat. Oh, he gets a piece of both of them, Caliber does. Ben Wall flips over Rex Wildcat, but then goes right over, gets up onto the second rope, and misses with the splash. Cowboy John and Caliber now going at it. And there's Rex Wildcat getting the first taste of his #1 contender, slamming him down to the mat. Cowboy John working on Caliber, Rex Wildcat. Now you know, Rex and Cowboy John are both members of the Enforcers. It looks like they are working together in this match right now. Of course, you'd expect that. Now Rex going to the outside and he's getting met by Ben Wall. You all right, Rex? I got a little choked up on that one. Have another drink of your freaking water. And a big DDT by Ben Wall. The animalistic one doesn't believe in shaving very often, obviously. Thrown back into the ring. Ben Wall comes back and is waiting for Rex to get up as Caliber raises Cowboy John in the air, reverses it with a knee. Cowboy John flipping over and DDT by the Cowboy. Cowboy working on Caliber now, but Ben with his feet on the rope, get a 2 count. Almost a 3 with the feet on the ropes. Look at that shit, people. Ben throwing Rex Wildcat over the top rope, now going to the outside. Cowboy John sending Caliber out. Now it's Cowboy John alone in the ring, over the top, onto the apron, and he beckons him to get up for nothing. Ben Wall missing the clothesline. He's more than a furry. He's something else, I tell you that much. Literally, something else. Now Cowboy John coming over to help out his Enforcer's partner, but Rex seems to be in control over Ben, now coming back the other side. Sooner or later, Rex and Cowboy are going to mount up, and here it is. Rex throwing his partner into the steps. Caliber gets hit from behind by Ben Wall, who now's going after Rex Wildcat. Sending Caliber back into the ring. Cowboy John with an elbow. And now Rex back into the ring, and here comes Ben Wall. All 4 men back into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Let's up and over. Cowboy John is on fire. Ben just standing there, not doing anything, letting Cowboy do his thing, and kicking his teammate right in the stomach. Cowboy John with a stiff kick right to Caliber's face. Ben Wall hopping up, kipping up, and Cowboy John freaking out. That must be one of them country dances. Is that a line dance or something? That's a snorter line dance. Clothesline by Caliber. Ben Wall has Rex Wildcat down. 2 singles champions there facing off. Ben with the elbow, kips back up again, but Caliber meets him with a stiff right from behind. And a DDT. This match is for 2 points in the standings. And yes, even though the Enforcers have 2 men in there, they do have a little bit of advantage. They've been going against each other and with each other. 1, and a kick out by Ben Wall. And it'll give the Enforcers have the numbers and the odds to gain 2 points in the standings, which they really need. Suplex by Rex Wildcat. Cowboy, the Enforcers now both in control of our main event of the evening. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to Blaised Radio and LTD Wrestling. I'm Radio Rex Repulsky, and your boy Blaise McCoy is here as well, the owner of LTD. And we're calling a match right now on LTD Special. This is Gladiator Games. It's been a crazy night. We've had a lot of multiple competitor matches in our first 4 or 5 shows tonight. We had a good bit of singles matches, and everyone brought their A game and put on one hell of a show. And it ain't over yet, folks. Benoit, stiff wasteland DDT. Caliber gets Rex up on him, but there's a pinfall, another dirty pinfall. 1, and spins around, another pinfall. 1, 2, 3, Caliber with the win. Unbelievable. Caliber pins the Lethal Champion. Rex Wildcat takes the loss. And Caliber wins the match for eternity. And that makes the standings really interesting. Now that I've totaled them up, tune in to our preview show right after this. We'll go over, it'll be a short 5 or 10 minute show just recapping what you can look forward to this Wednesday on LTD Wrestling. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the mysterious Caliber. So Caliber will face Rex Wildcat at the Supercard on December 31st for the Lethal Championship. Now, guys, you can catch me, your boy Blaise McCoy. I'm a busy man running LTD, but you can catch me in the chat room and in the ring on these amazing digital wrestling shows. That's right. The Renegades of the Wasteland on Pillar to Post with Pete Wall. You can go into a throwback time machine to the 80s in Midwest Pro Wrestling on Bomb Pop Overdrive with my main man Mark. That's right, it's assless chaps and cowboy hats and spurs to jingle jangle in Lightning Strikes Wrestling on Cowboy John's channel. How about some hardcore? That's right, Deadly Competition in Malicious Intentions Wrestling on Anarchy Gaming, led by the conniving and creative Chris King. And you want women's action? Tune in to Elite Extreme Women with Susie the Elf on the Elite Extreme Women channel. That's right, there are tons of these digital wrestling shows popping up everywhere across the world. England, other places in Europe and Australia and even India. It's no longer a syndicate, folks. This is a digital wrestling revolution, and there are shows everywhere that are entertaining, innovative, and you guys need to check them out. That's right, guys. This is Blaised Radio and LTD Wrestling. If you dig what you see, hit that thumbs up, and if you want more, hit that subscribe. Stay tuned. We will have, in just a few moments, right here on Blaised Radio, the preview show for Wednesday's show. So just remember, we're all leaning towards death. Some are just a little bit closer. Positive vibes to all. Peace out and stay tuned. We will be back shortly in just a few minutes. Peace.